Hello, Flosstube. We're the real Housewives of Cross Stitch.
I'm Priscilla.
And I'm Chelsea.
And this is Ronnie.
And Cash.
And we're here to talk to you about our stitching this week.
All right. So we've got some questions. Cash is going to appear for a little bit and then he's going to go get babysat. Jenny wanted to know the fabric the fabric you did for Bunny Riding the Chick by With Thy Needle. I can't remember the name. With the darker modeling, do you think you left that in the oven a little bit longer? So,
I'm not sure. Maybe.
Yes.
Or maybe we did it twice because we have been known to do that.
Yeah, but it's got like darker crisps, like where the fabric would be bunched up. I know what she's talking about because it kind of looks like my Halloween fabric for one of my projects. Yes, I think we left it in the oven a little bit longer, but that wasn't on purpose. That was probably like, oh crap, there's something in the oven still. Denise, I need to buy some Rust-Oleum chalked paint. Do I buy matte, tinted, or clear? Is there a difference? So if you're buying chalkboard paint, there's just chalkboard. The ones
paint is all, yeah.
The ones you're looking at, so the tinted is if you go to like the hobby store, like Menards or Home Depot, and there should be like a pamphlet right next to the chalked paints, and the tinted ones are used for like the darker paints, and they have special things that you can buy. But we just usually buy the white color. What's it called? Linen or something like that?
I don't know.
Yeah, but the clear is like an after coat that you put on.
Yeah.
Yes. And then Chronically Witty, how can I switch in the middle of a project to stitching in hand from a Q-snap? We don't know.
Yeah, just take it off and
I think,
go.
Yeah. Would your fabric stay tight and everything?
But if you've never stitched in hand, try it on a little piece of fabric. Just do a little bit to make sure that you can.
A little project. Okay. Christina, when you stitch in hand, does your fabric get wrinkled and do you then iron it? Yeah, mine gets wrinkled, but we iron it.
Not that bad.
No, not terribly, but always iron before she puts it on sticky board, stitches side down on a cloth, on a towel, and then an iron to use it. And we've used steam, it's been no problem, but
there's no hoop marks or anything like, you know, sometimes you'll see those big hoop marks and that's hard to get out. Yeah. We don't have that problem.
Jenny, Priscilla, if you were to pair two reds for a patriotic piece, what would you choose? Ribbon red?
Yeah, probably ribbon red and licorice red, or in those hands-on design white Christmas ornaments, I did licorice red and Tennessee red clay. Okay.
Used brick, is that one too?
Used brick is kind of into the brownish.
Okay. Tina, Stitch Mania question. If you were to start Year of Celebrations as an example, so Year of Celebrations is by Hands-On Design. You'll see a finish today that has 12 pieces in it, one for each month. She wants to know, would that count as one start or would it be 12? For
I would
us,
do it as one.
We would do one because we would start with the first chart. We wouldn't.
Right.
But if you were to do it, you could start one for each month. It just depends on how you want to do it.
Right. But if you're going to start all 12 pieces of that chart, then you can count it as 12. But if you're only going to start the one, I would just count it as one.
No rules though. No mania police, no cross stitch police. You do you. Okay, and then Elaine, when you tie a piece to the shutter, what does that look like? We'll show you later. So hang on.
It's not pretty.
Stitchy Widgets. She likes hearing about your craft show days. She made dolls, but then the market was saturated with the made in China phenomenon and couldn't keep competitive about 15 years ago.
Yeah, me too.
You'd walk from booth to booth and you would just see the stuff that was
a catalog company actually knocked off mine and sold them for $2 a piece wholesale.
Yours were what, $39.99?
No, the smaller ones were $24. And they tried to kick me out of a show because they thought that mine weren't homemade. Yeah.
And she would bust her butt in the basement every day. I mean,
so that was the end.
Yep. It didn't. She couldn't. There's
a little bear there. I put him.
Oh.
That's another mohair bear. I meant to bring a couple more and I forgot.
There's the cutest one with little slippers that you'll see. She needs to bring that one
on the basement.
Okay, we'll find it. Joanne, what are your 4 favorite rides in each park? She was the one that was there with no cross stitch that I was talking about, and she had some downtime and she wished she had brought it. So one ride in each park. What's your favorite? So Magic Kingdom. I'd say Seven Dwarfs or Splash Mountain is like my have to go on.
Me too. And then Hollywood Studios Can I have 2 in each? Because I want Toy Story Mania and Rock and Roller Coaster.
Oh yeah, Rock and Roller Coaster, definitely.
And then Animal Kingdom.
Mine would be Rock and Roller Coaster and Tower of Terror. So Slinky Dog, I loved, but I mean, those 2 are my, like, I have to go on. So, and then Animal Kingdom.
What's the Yeti? Everest?
Yeah.
Expedition Everest.
And then I also like the Cali River Rapids there.
Yeah, that's fun. And the Safari.
Yep. And last, Epcot. We don't go on anything on Epcot, to be honest.
Probably Test Track.
Test Track, but since they updated it with so many, like, I'm like not interested. I don't know why. It just doesn't interest me.
And Frozen was cute.
Frozen, I was terrified on for whatever reason, going backwards. I was holding the baby this time. This was our first time on, and I was holding the baby, and it just like, oh god. Okay, but, and he was sleeping, and then he woke up to Elsa screaming at the top of her lungs and us going backwards. Spoiler alert. Sorry. Stitching 304, what size fabric do you stitch your seasonal ABC rows on? I don't know if you're talking about the Lizzie Kate strings or if you're talking about the seasonal ABCs.
But it's all 28 count.
Yeah, but she's saying what size piece.
Okay, well, you gotta figure out your stitch count because most things are done on 32 count. So you gotta figure out, it'll say stitch count and you divide that by 14 if you're using 28 count fabric.
Yep.
And then you figure that out and you add 2 inches on each side, and that's the size of piece of fabric that you need.
Or 3 inches if you're getting it framed. A lot of people use extra fabric around it.
But in the days when you could find Monaco by the yard, we would use a yard of fabric and we would just
all
lay
our
it out
projects
however we needed.
We start from typically the top left-hand corner or a bottom corner, so we can figure it out that way. We don't start in the middle, so we don't typically have to cut our fabric until we're through our project, which is kind of...
Or until I get to the one side where I can see where I need to be, and then I cut it.
Yeah, so we do things a little bit differently.
Except for in Mania, I do tend to cut my fabric more than
because regular. You can kit it all up in the Ziploc bags. I love seeing everybody trying our way of stitching. Again, it's not the way, it's just a way of how we stitch. But
it is faster.
Yeah, we had people, and it's not a race, we're not saying that, but we just had people ask us to do a video.
And cheaper, because you don't have to buy Q-snaps, you don't have to buy Q-snaps covers, you don't have to have bags big enough to hold Q-snaps.
Yeah. That money, I wouldn't say cheaper, okay? Because that money all goes back into floss and fabric and...
But that's prettier.
Charts. Okay. Becky, will you have a spring floss bundle?
Yes. I have been compiling my list and...
Checking it twice.
Needle Case Goodies is going to have one. Yes. Okay.
I'm just making a note. Kenyatta, do you always start at the center of the pattern? I start from the top left.
Me too.
Yeah, we always start from the top left.
Start in the middle.
It'd be too hard for me. I don't know.
We'd have to figure out our fabric beforehand, and we don't do that.
Yeah, we're lazy.
We just kind of guess.
Frankie, does Prairie Schooler still release new things?
They've had Santas the past couple of years, even though they're out of business. So
they don't. Who did they give rights to?
Hoffman Distributing.
So Hoffman Distributing releases some new Santas. If you've seen their
just one a year for the past 2 years, right?
Right. But yes, they are retired.
But they have so many charts, there's plenty to stitch.
Yep. And so if you hear talk about Prairie Schooler, so the old Prairie Schoolers were done on really great cardstock. And then Hoffman has reissued some of those out of print charts on paper. So that's what you'll see next to it in parentheses, is it's not an original. Nan, Chelsea, are you doing the 31 days as well? For Mania, yes. I mean, I have to.
She did last year, too.
Yeah, I have to. I'm not pregnant this year, so I have no excuse. Sue, what does ORT stand for, and why do people have ORT jars?
Old ratty threads. It's just the ends of the thread that they cut off, and they put it in there.
Yeah, some people do like ornaments and things like that, just as a keepsake.
Throw it on the floor.
Right. Vacuum it up. Nadine, when thrifting for frames, is there a particular size you're looking for? No.
No.
So she stockpiles them.
Squares are one thing that I always try to get because that's
they're harder to find.
Yeah.
But the more ornate, the better.
Yeah. Vintagey looking.
Yeah.
I don't want just like a run-of-the-mill
frame. But that's what she does is when she's at the thrift store, she just glances and if she can find some, then she holds them for projects. It's not like she finishes a project and goes.
I haven't found any lately. I haven't really been looking. I haven't gone thrifting that much. I have enough though.
Old World goodies. What are your most used finishing tools besides hot glue and the guillotine cutter? What are your most used?
Sticky board.
Sticky board. Covered buttons.
Yep. I'm trying to do less covered buttons now because everybody's jumping on that. So I'm trying to do other things.
Yeah.
But that's
Stay
just me.
original. And then the fabric. So she has stockpiles of the fabric that she uses homespun.
Yes.
Chris, you mentioned a beach theme. Is there stitching you've done for that? No, for your bathroom?
No, there's no stitching in there. The only thing that, like at Christmas time, my, what's that one? Country Cottage Needleworks, Santa's Village hangs on the wall in there.
Because she ran out of space everywhere else.
I got plenty of space.
On the walls?
I got that whole blank wall next to the TV.
Yeah, for more cows. Danielle, Punch Needle Designs. Where do you find and buy them? So yes, Punch Needle is coming back hot now. So
Little House Needleworks they've started re-releasing them, and I was just on their webpage because I wanted to look at, I still haven't decided what to do with Jack Frost, whether to do it all as one or do separate. So I clicked on the Punch Needle too while I was there, and they have a bunch of charts that must be older that are really, really cute. So
okay, so them, and then Teresa Kogut has a bunch, and she's got a bunch coming out for market. I pre-ordered a few of those with chickens.
You can also find different people on Etsy selling them.
Etsy, and then what's the magazine?
Oh yeah, Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher
magazine. They have a bunch of beautiful patterns.
Yes, we saw one in the group that's a chicken.
Yeah. It's a rooster, I believe, that is beautiful.
I call them all chickens.
No, it's a chicken, but it's a rooster that has the
I don't have them out in my yard, so I don't know what the difference is.
Oh my god, here we go. Yard birds. Eva, after you finish a project, do you fully finish it right away, or do you have a stack of unfinished items?
I don't have any stacks, no.
She has one left. So you have one left that you haven't finished. You don't know how you're going to finish it, and that's that Lizzie Kate
dog rolls.
I have a few things in a pile downstairs because I finished them out of season. So like looking for finishing items wasn't prime time for that. So now that we're coming back in season, I can start looking for those things. Last question. Crystal is new here and she wants to know what Stitch Mania is. Stitch Mania, M-A-Y-N-I-A, is a group on Facebook. And for us, it's where we start projects each day.
Well, that's why they started the group. It's because for May, they wanted to do a bunch of new starts. And that's why they called it Stitch Mania.
Yep.
So they have a group and you can join the group or you can just do your own thing. And
some people do like 19 starts this year because it's 2019, or start a bunch of ornaments.
Do one a week. Yeah, you know, it's whatever you want to do. There's no rules.
No rules. Okay, that's all the questions that I had. Love reading your comments last week. Appreciate it so much. Thank you.
So for previous finishes, this is from Scattered Seed Samplings, and it's on a paint stick in a bucket with styrofoam underneath it, and I added some lamb's ear and a book page egg and some floral, and it's in a galvanized bucket that I found at Hobby Lobby, and I just love this. I forget what his name is, though.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of people stitching it recently.
And then before I put this up, I thought I would show this again, and this is from With Thy Needle and Thread.
Good. I love this.
I know. Wouldn't you just like to be in our showroom today?
Yeah. Yep.
Nashville Needle Market is
going on right now.
And we're sitting here.
Have so much fun. Post lots of videos, please.
But this is a wreath, and then I added a hanger, of course, out of fabric, and I added a nest, and it's just really pretty.
Love this.
Very springy. Okay, and then for finishes, I finished the year-end celebrations, March.
Oh no, that was the chair behind me.
It's on my blog today. I showed all the changes in colors I did. I did not add the orange, and I added a few little more squares of the aqua color to kind of draw it all in. And when I was at the store yesterday, I bought 3 like moss covered shamrocks because I was going to use one on the top. I can't find them anywhere.
I wasn't here yesterday, so I did not take them.
I'm blaming Calvin.
Have you checked the back of your trunk? It's where we like to hide stuff.
They weren't in there. They're in the back of the car. No. Okay. And this is...
It used to be her closet when I was growing up as a kid. She would just hide stuff in it.
This is the year celebrations chart.
I know some of you know what I'm talking about.
Oh my goodness. What did I do with that chart?
I don't know.
Here it is. Tulip Festival with thy needle and thread. So I changed the colors, and I did show the colors that I used on Instagram and on my Facebook page. I haven't done the blog post yet. I'll do it tomorrow. But I found this little frame that looks like a window at Hobby Lobby, and the wreath was already attached to it. So it's perfect.
I can show the back.
Yeah, you can show the back.
So this is what she means by tying it on there. So on the back of the sticky board, back here it's open, and she just hot glued a piece of ribbon to the back of it, and then she tied it around here. So now she can use this same piece for different things to switch up because it's not permanently attached, and this piece stores really easy then.
So up at the top, I did add like burlap flower with a twine flower on top of it and a covered button, and then so I can just take this off and it'll just be a little flat piece I have to store, and I can put another one on there. But I tried to add tulips into it, but it was just too much, so it's just plain. And I think that I'm going to hang this on my vintage window in the family room. So I really love this. It's really pretty.
Super cute. Well, that used to go on the vintage window, so
I know.
Okay.
I can put that on the bathroom door or something. Show you rips.
All right, so I don't know if you all saw, but we made tulip wreaths, and we filmed it, and we gave you guys a tutorial from last week. So thank you so much for everybody that is
and that one was Chelsea's
making the tulip wreaths. So somebody said that they were gonna have to come hurt you if they went to Michael's and there was no tulips left. I saw it on your Facebook page.
Hurt me? I have nothing to do with how many they order.
Okay, so I had to finish this week. This is Prairie Schooler Bunnies and Chicks. Super small, super cute. I have a feeling I know what I want to do, but I have to wait and figure it out. I worked some more on, this is country.
And then she can fill me in.
Yeah, this is country. No, this is going to be a secret. Country Cottage.
Oh, you're doing your own?
Welcome spring. I'm going to film some tutorials. Oh gosh. Here we go. I am almost done with the carrot tops there. This is on aqua fabric that we dyed last year. It came up on my time hop a couple days ago. So I was here hiding out from the flu at my house, and I spent a few days here because it was really bad at my house and I was pregnant. So we dyed this, and then Tea Coffee dyed it.
Just kind of flashed the tea coffee dye.
Yeah, the cat is playing in some paper over here. Okay, and then Santa Claus is coming to town. This is by Little Stitcher. She has an Etsy shop. I believe you can also get her stuff on Down Sunshine Lane. She has a lot of cute Christmas stuff.
That would be cute just as an ornament.
Yep, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I just need to film this and do the lantern.
Oh, so you're quitting?
He was always meant to be, because they're like 3 separate.
Oh.
You can
okay.
I didn't do the house thing yet.
Okay.
And then I finished this one. This is Easter Peep by With Thy Needle and Thread. And if you ever can't find a With Thy Needle and Thread, she has countrystitches.org, is it? Or .com?
Is that countrystitchesonline.com?
Oh, countrystitchesonline.com is her shop, and you can order directly from her, just so you know, just as a FYI. All right, that is all I worked. Oh, no, I didn't. Fall Friday. Somebody finished this on our Facebook group, and so I had to pull it out. This is Cinnamon Stars by Plum Street Samplers. I was eating the box. I can't.
It's not my cat.
Here we go. Okay, that's all I worked on this week.
Okay.
Oh, were we supposed to show your whips?
I'm doing mine now.
Sorry. Usually we show yours first.
No, I always let you go after I show all that other stuff.
Oh. You're so generous.
Okay, so I did finish. Hey, can we pay attention?
Yeah, pet the cat.
Leave the cat alone.
All right, this is Country Cottage Needleworks. Every heart. Oh my gosh, you got so far on it.
I got so far. I finished it.
We say that every video though. You got so far. You only have a little bit left. This is
so
blue or gray?
Not sure.
Yeah, blue and gray look very similar when we.
But it's coffee tea dye. Yep.
So how are you gonna finish that? So
this will probably just wait. Stars and Stripes Saturday. I finished that last Saturday.
This will probably just wait until you have the ability to finish.
Or I might finish it now. I don't know.
You'll just have to wait and see.
Okay, so for Merry Monday and Santa Sunday,
This is White Christmas North Pole Trading Company, hands-on design. That's not this.
Oh. God, a mess.
Just get the dog hair off real quick.
No.
And definitely she could stitch something on this look.
Yeah, I probably could. I'm so terrible. I just don't want to throw anything away.
It's a shortage.
Mm-hmm. And then this was also for Santa Sunday, Merry Monday.
This is the one that I started last week. You saw it? Oh, that looks beautiful. I like that.
Okay, and then I got a little bit more of the bird done.
This is Teresa Koga. It's Halloween greetings.
I spent a lot of time this past week stitching on the sewing machine 2 quilts.
Sewing on the sewing machine.
Mm-hmm. Whatever. So on Wednesday mornings, I always like to watch the Fat Quarter Shop Flosstube, and I stitch along with their Quilters Cottage. This is Lori Holt, Be in My Bonnet, and the Fat Quarter Shop. And I got the bush done and started the tree, and it's really turning out cute. And then I did some more. Okay, so I had originally started this for Mania last year, and I was using this Tyler Boy Blue Classic Colorworks thread, which is very variegated, and I didn't like how it was stripy. So I did the round and round in a circle, and look at how much better it looks. It's awesome. So I started it over. I was going to rip it out, and then I was like, eh.
I've got another start here. So this week I started Plum Street Samplers, the milk and cream.
I'm never one of those people that starts things over, but whatever.
But yes, it does look much better. So that's the difference in the variegation.
And then, as promised, I started my bee from Little House Needleworks, the punch needle. And look at how cute.
So this is the underside for people that haven't punch needled before. This is a Morgan hoop stand, a 7 and 10 inch lap stand. You punch on the back of the fabric and then your design comes out on the front.
And those are Classic Colorworks colors. There's Black Coffee, Honeycomb, and Pea Pod so far.
There you go.
Okay, and then we got this fabric from
Tina
last year, and I went to Joann Fabrics and I added some aqua. I took out the brown and some black checks, and I love it because there was a lot of brown in the fabric, and brown doesn't really go with my house right now. So, and then this is, what is this called? Farm Fresh or something? And this is a Quilt As You Go string quilt. Chelsea's going to help me get the backings pinned on all these. And this one I added the red check to.
and black?
And black check too.
Red and black check.
There was some already in it, but there's aqua chickens and cows and
look at this gingham-y fabric.
Okay, and then this is the Quilt As You Go where
there's a scrap piece of fabric that just gets quilted in with it. It's part of it. So these are the squares that we got from Fat Quarter Shop. They sent us the pre-cut
batting squares,
which is awesome. So then you just pin your first piece and go, go, go.
So we're gonna get these pinned together today, and then we're gonna work on one for Chelsea.
Yep. All right.
That fabric is my favorite.
Except
for I saw some other stuff that's patriotic with cows.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's absolutely awesome.
Deb Strain is the designer of that one.
Here you go. So we've got quilting going on this week.
We moved a folding table into the living room and put my sewing machine there because it's really bright and light, and because my husband said he was going to be out of town all week, and then 2 days later he's home.
And she was like, I didn't have time to clean. All right, so we had some awesome gifts this week. So I'm going to go over those. Okay. We had some awesome gifts this week. First up, so they're in bigger boxes, so I'm going to get up if that's okay. First of all, we received these. They are Yeti mugs. I don't know if you guys have ever used a Yeti mug. So you can get these from the Fat Quarter Shop. They're so pretty. The color is like... But Yeti keeps your beverages cold or extremely hot.
Yes, so now we have no excuses not to drink a lot of water.
hot tea. Okay, so Liz, thank you so much. She sent this beautiful card with tulips. And look at this. Look at what she stitched on these little candy packages. They're chocolate dipped pretzels.
They're both for me.
They're not at all. She sent this for Kat.
Okay, that's for me.
Yeah. Isn't this adorable? I love that because it's soft and it's a rattle. And then she sent us some charts.
Prairie Schoolers.
Lots and lots of charts.
And fancy that charts. I'd never even had any of those.
Look at this cow on the back.
I like the cow on the front.
Oh,
is that the same one?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
On the front.
It's a lot bigger on the front. That's the one I sent you, and you said that's your old wallpaper.
Oh yeah. Look, that looks like your old wallpaper. Bank Creek. Let's just get
The little hedgehog from Prairie Schooler, the card. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Liz.
Very nice. Yes.
We so appreciate it. And they all came intact. Everything was perfect.
This has been one of my favorites forever. So.
Oh, look at the bunny holding the umbrella.
Right, I want to stitch that. But for once, I might change some Prairie Schooler colors because that's a little bit too baby pastel for me.
Baby pastel. Hi, Calvin. Do you want to come join the video?
While she's doing that, Kathy from Hands On Design asked me to talk to you about, because people aren't understanding where the DMC colors are in the Carrots and Cottontails chart. So on the inside of the chart, there's the fancy floss colors, and then right next to it in parentheses is the DMC number. It's not on the back where they, that's not the back, this is the back. See, the fancy floss is just listed here. You have to go to the inside of the chart to find the DMC colors, but there is a DMC conversion.
Right there. So the fancy floss are listed, but then right next to it in parentheses is where the DMC color conversion is listed.
I guess she's been getting a lot of questions, and we've had a couple of questions about that too.
Yep.
So, and thank you for everyone that posted in the group. It's been so fun, and
we love it.
Yeah.
And it's positive. I haven't had to like monitor anything.
No.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Crystal.
I actually had a problem on my regular Facebook page this week where I had to, it was bad.
Yep. Crystal, look at this adorable card. She sent something for Cash. Cash or Doodle. He's going to love this. Yes, please. Anybody who knows me knows I love dark chocolate. And I love Tasso tea.
Yep.
I don't know how you knew that we love Tasso, but we love Tasso. So thank you so much. We appreciate it. I feel like everybody who sends us gifts like is so personal and so thoughtful. All right. The mammoth.
We got 2 boxes from Sally Ann in England. First of all, she made us these with embroidery hoops. And there's chocolate in the boxes. Everybody sent us chocolate.
They just know.
These are so cute.
Okay, so it's like embroidery hoops that have been...
And they're stained, glued together.
And then the bottom.
And then the tops have padding and pretty fabric inside of them. They're so pretty. Thank you so much, Sally. She does such nice work. Did you ask her if these are for sale on our website?
I didn't, but I'll look.
We'll link her website below.
So she used to be listed on Etsy, but now she's moved to a website.
Her own website, yes.
A lot of people do that because the cost from Etsy, they take a portion of your sales, and it's a lot. So
but she makes like those stitching books that have the pockets and
the stitching pillows,
right? And scissor holders where you stick your scissors in it, and just really cute things.
But all of her stuff is hand stitched, and I mean her work is phenomenal. So it's amazing. So she takes a certain amount of orders per time, but it's beautiful. And then she sent us, I don't even know how to explain a gob.
She sent us a needle workshop, basically.
Right. Of charts for giveaways.
So she told us whatever we have that we need, we can keep. Whatever we don't have that we need, we can keep. And then the rest will be giveaways for you guys.
So we have stuff that is coming up that is just absolutely amazing. I won't go through all these because the video would be 7 hours long. But coming up, they'll be posted as giveaways.
And lots of them are kits and...
I mean, just...
a needle workshop.
Yeah. And is this other one too?
Yep.
Okay.
So you just have to keep everything together so...
And we can send out thank you cards.
Mm-hmm.
Lord have mercy.
Mm-hmm.
Lord have mercy.
There's a lot.
There is a ton. So thank you, Sally.
Like, we can't get out of the table now because...
Our viewers are so going to appreciate that. And these are absolutely beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
This would be so cute next to your sewings. So in our Facebook group, somebody asked for stitching spots. So this would look so cute next to your stitching spot. And you just keep all of your, like if you have little pair of scissors and your needles. What I do is I keep a magnet inside whatever I'm keeping all that stuff in. So now it's going to be this. And then I can just throw my needle in there and it attaches to it. Beautiful. Thank you.
And then we need to say hi to Chris.
Hi, Chris. Shout out. Hi, Chris. Okay, and then we had giveaways last week. So tons of you entered, telling us what you're looking forward to at Market. You can also follow Nashville Market. What is it called?
Nashville Needlework Market?
Yep, Nashville Needle.
Hashtag
Nashville Needlework Market on Instagram. You can go to follow that tag and you can see everything that people are posting from there, and people are posting all their goodies that they're buying or up and coming, what their showroom looks like. So it's at a hotel room and they have to convert their hotel room to look like a little shop basically. And then
there's those hotels though, it's suites. Like there's a front living room and a back bedroom. So the front living room is their shop for the weekend.
Yep. Okay, last week we had some giveaways. So the first one was this shirt from Fat Quarter Shop. It's Kimberly's Stitch Squad. It is a raglan shirt.
And also Kimberly's Stitch Squad, they started a new Flosstube page on Flosstube channel on YouTube.
Just stop the video.
But anyway, on Monday she's going to show all the things she brought back from Market. I can't even talk.
All right, so the winner of this shirt is Melanie Archie. So Melanie, congratulations. To get a hold of us, you press the down arrow and our email address is listed below, and then you just click on that and email us, tell us your physical address so we can ship this out to you. Thank you. Then the second giveaway was the beautiful Quilters Cottage cross stitch chart from Lori Holt. And they said in their Flosstube that she's got some new things coming out as well. She did a little bit of a sneak peek. So Quilters Cottage, this is the DMC thread kit.
So like we said last week, the only thing you need to do is buy yourself a needle and have some scissors.
Yep, 10.
Steal your kids' scissors. And
10 count and this. Yep, so back to school time, when everything's on sale. So I don't go for my kids because my school supplies the supplies, but I go and get scissors for cross stitch. And then I don't have to worry about them stabbing my fabric because they're rounded. Okay, sorry, digress. Carlene Hall. So Carlene, congratulations. You are the winner for this amazing bundle. Get a hold of us the same way that I told Melanie to. In our description box. And then we will send it all out to you. I'll put it all back in this bag. Don't you worry. Okay. Then we've got a giveaway for this week. And there's 2 giveaways again. We had a lot of questions about punch needle this week, so we thought it fitting to give away a punch needle chart. And Mom started hers back up.
I did all this morning in like an hour. So punch needle goes really quick.
It is very quick, and people say it's very therapeutic because you're stabbing something. I don't know.
And also, it's like if you're kind of tired at night, it's easier to do then.
Because you're not looking from a chart. I didn't
even turn on my light.
Yeah,
so
you draw it on here, or some charts come with it stamped on the fabric itself, and then you're just good to go. The only thing you'd have to look at the chart for is if you didn't know which colors go where. Okay. All right, so the 2 charts this week, and start thinking of a question. The 2 charts that we're going to give away, and this comes with the piece of weaver's cloth with it. It's not stamped on there, but it's weaver's cloth is included, and it's called Santa Knows. This is by Teresa Kogut. I actually have this one, and I think I'm going to be starting it soon here.
I think that one was in that Punch Needle magazine too a couple years ago.
Possibly.
I think it was on the cover.
And then the second giveaway is going to be a cross stitch chart, and that is Honey and Wool Farm. And this is also Teresa Kogut. Beautiful.
Okay, so
of course you're going to answer cross stitch or
yes,
punch needle. That needs to be in there,
or
both.
You need to like the video. You need to be a subscriber, and you need to tell us your favorite kind of floss to use. Whether you like to use DMC, Classic Colorworks, Week Style Works, Gentle Arts,
Color and Cotton.
What's your favorite?
Color and Cotton. Okay, sounds easy enough. So you can be entered for both, absolutely. But if you just want one, let us know in there too.
I need to think all week about questions because it's hard to come up with a question.
Yeah, we need to start being better prepared. I mean, you couldn't even say your name 5 minutes ago, so we're on the wrong path. At the sewing machine.
Yeah.
All right, guys. What else? Anything else?
I can't think of anything.
We've got some exciting stuff coming up. Just stay tuned, as always. Thank you for joining us each week. We appreciate it. We know that sometimes it takes longer for our video to upload, and you guys are waiting, like, where's their video? Thank you for being patient. Thank you for all of the nice things that you say. We love reading all the comments.
We got sewing to do.
Yeah, we have quilting to do today. And pinning. All right, guys. Yeah, all right, I have pinning to do. She's like, I'm going to sew all my quilt tops and then the quilt backing so you can pin them when you come. Okay, great. Like 1 quilt? No, I have 3. I have 3 ready to go. And then we're going to sew yours, so we'll have 4. I got enough pins, though. Okay, perfect. All right, guys. So we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.